Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the SC2 Improved Team League Season 2 Grand Finals. Vega Squadron versus AT Gaming. We've just watched the semi-finals play out from the replays. If you've been with us all day, then thank you very much for tuning in and for your continued support. Now it is time to go into the Grand Finals, Vega Squadron versus AT Gaming. I hope you're all ready and excited and hyped and set to go, because it is 100%. Without any further ado, time to introduce our players, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Who are you cheering for? Let us know in the chat who you're cheering for. Is it AT Gaming? Is it Vega Squadron? Let's see the chat go crazy. Go tell all your friends that the finals are starting right now. Tell everyone it is time to be here in this stream to watch the Grand Finals. Hope versus Optimus. It's ZVT for our first map, ladies and gentlemen. Let's introduce our first player in the upper left hand corner of King Sejong Station. He won. I think he finished off Team Gravity in the quarterfinals to give him a 1-win, 0-loss record in the SC2ITL playoffs. It's Optimus from AT Gaming in the upper left hand corner in the red. Versus Zerg, his best start according to Ligulac, but not too many matches of Optimus. And as you can see on the left hand side of that little infographic, AT Gaming, a very dominant team, 10 wins, 1 loss, 4-1 in the quarterfinals against Gravity, 4-2 as we've just seen against Alien Invasion in the semi-finals. And you know, throughout the entirety of the group stage, they went 43-12. That means they lost one match. If they didn't lose that one match, they would have been 40-8, which would have been a plus 32 score. Which is ridiculous. A plus 32 map score. Absolutely crazy. Guys, in the lower right hand corner, the green Zerg player from Vega Squadron. First time I've actually casted this guy, surprisingly. It's Hope. His Ligulac rating's a little bit stronger. He's yet to play in the SC2ITL playoffs for Vega Squadron. So starting here tonight, as I said before, he is from Sweden. Versus Terran, his one of his weaker matchups, well, his weakest matchup on Ligulac. So let's see how he fares here against Optimus. In the group stage, as I said before, Vega Squadron were absolutely unstoppable. And I mean unstoppable. You know, no one came close to touching them. Their closest results were 4-3 against REG Gaming, 4-3 against All Authority in the round of 8. And after that, they didn't lose a map by less than a margin of 2 maps. So in 12 matches, they were more than 2 maps clear of everyone other than 2 teams, which is ridiculous. Absolutely. In 13 matches even. It's absolutely crazy. These guys are the guys you are competing with. These are the best. And you know what as well, as we get into a fairly standard start of this game, just a Reaper expand, just a hatchery into pool, into a gas as well. You know, I'd look these 2 teams up on Ligulac. Vega Squadron are rated number 29 out of all StarCraft 2 teams in terms of their all-kill potential. AT Gaming are ranked number 31. So these teams, they don't get any closer than this. They don't get any closer than this at all. This is as close as it gets. 29th, 31st. It really doesn't get closer than this. Hope. Here, he's defending this initial Reaper, as we would expect. Optimus nearly gets a little bit caught, and that would have been a really bad start for him. In fact, this Reaper is maybe still in a little bit of trouble. It's going to try and get out, and it should just make it. Just before that Queen pops out the natural, and wow, that was a little bit close for Optimus there. Queen pops, nothing at the natural for him to get, and he will just poke in for one more shot there. But that spawning pool position, and really nearly catching... I think he actually could have maybe got through there. Either way, it looked very, very close as he had to do a loop around. And he will just stick around with the single Reaper. It's the only Reaper he made. He's gone straight into Reactor in the factory, just as we've seen Euphem will actually do in that last map. In that last map of the semi-finals against Alien Invasion. So, I mean, we've got a bit of a fairly slow start, I suppose. A starport coming up. I saw Optimus do this a fair bit in the Summer League qualifier the other day. And in the Summer League qualifier, he got a Viking out, and he went absolutely crazy with the Viking. Like, he really did. So he could get a lot of kills. In fact, it was pretty much the build we just saw Euphem will do against Golden. So that's basically what you can probably expect to see here, I would imagine, out of Optimus at the start of this game. This initial Overlord from Hope is in a little bit of trouble here. It's actually going to end up going down. It's not in a safe position. He's trying to find a safe position for it, but there isn't one. So bye-bye initial Overlord. Hope hits a supply block. and that's going to hit him a little bit hard at the early stages of this game, as the initial Reaper actually getting killed off there just before the Hellions got over to help. Hope, a WCS Challenger League player in 2014. Here on Vega Squadron. I mean, Vega Squadron, they've dominated team leagues. They've actually won 3 of the RSTL. Oh, sorry, 2 of the RSTL seasons. They've came second in 2 of the RSTL seasons, and just this season they came third after losing to Property with a score of 3-4. So you know, the Vega Squadron are really kind of the favourites coming into this. They've won team leagues before. AT Gaming, they've been Dutch StarCraft League finalists. But they're just, to a lot of people, an up-and-coming Dutch team. A team who hasn't quite made it yet. You know, they've got the players. Their team's come so far since the last season of SC2 Improved Team League. You know, they've relied on all of their players now instead of just Thermal. So it's really interesting to see how far they've come, and amazing to see that they made it to the finals. I mean, let's talk about the game a bit instead of just all of these facts. Cloak on the way for Optimus after this medevac. It's exactly the same as we saw against Thermal just do against Alien Invasions Golden just before. Like, just the same as these Hellions do begin to head out on the map. More Hellions on the way, Armory on the way now as well, Cloak coming up too, and a single medevac coming with all the drop into the natural expansion. Bane and Nest on the way, but not quite ready just yet, as these Hellions are going to engage on these initial queens. Don't quite get any of these creep tumors. Get a little bit of damage on each of them, and here comes this drop into the natural. Lings in position though, they're going to be able to deal with this pretty darn quickly here. And they do manage to move away with that. Hellbats now moving in though, and these are going to start coming forward, and there's only Zerglings and Banelings to deal with this, but the Banelings aren't actually ready yet, so these Hellbats are coming forward here. They're going to come into this natural expansion, and how much damage is Hope going to take here? Already we can see 3 workers killed. Hellbats are about, Banelings are about to finish up though, and that's what he needs to deal with these Hellbats. The Hellbats try and split in the back, and well, he does a pretty good job of these. Marines are over here as well, trying to help out. In fact, there's Hellbats and Marines left over. Optimus here is going to do a ton of damage. The Bane, oh no! The drones! 12 drones killed, a lot of them on very low HP as well. And he's going to keep on moving forward with this attack here. Surely another Baneling comes in, more drones coming in once again, but more of them are just going to go down. 16 kills in total. And them drones, a few of them still on very low HP here, as Optimus is finally turned around. His third base coming up back at home. 45 workers apiece. Optimus starting his 1-1. Spire actually on the way for Hope, and now he's under attack from a Cloaked Banshee. The worker kill count continues to go up. Look at this start from Optimus for AT Gaming. And wow. Queen's going down now, and he's in trouble. I mean, surely some more workers are going to go down because they're all on such low health. That's 23, now 24. Optimus brings himself to a 6-worker lead over all of this. His upgrades are already on the way as 1-1. All he needs to do is make sure he's got enough up at home to be able to deal with the initial Mutalisks, because the Spire is just finished. But that being said, Hope's lost so many workers, he can barely afford to make Mutalisks right now. He really can't. And, Optimus coming around with this Viking still, just hunting down Overlords wherever he can. These Zerglings can't do much at all. Hellbats loaded up, maybe looking to go drop in this natural again. I mean, maybe not the best idea with this Spore Crawler in position. But, well, Hope continues to move across the map. Banshee actually gets picked off here, and Hope just comes back with these Zerglings. So what a start here for Optimus. He did a lot of damage, but I have to say, the other day I saw him do the same amount of damage to his teammate E-Laser in the SC2 Improved Summer League semi-finals, and he kind of lost the game. He still lost the game from there. However, here, one main difference is his upgrades are so far ahead. I mean, Evo Chamber's only just now completing for Hope. He needs to start his upgrades immediately, because the further the Terran player gets ahead in this, it's just such a huge advantage. He's got 2 minutes, maybe even 2.5 minutes by the time Hope starts his upgrades. He's got 2.5 minutes in terms of an advantage in terms before Optimus, before he gets caught up in upgrades. That's actually like a whole set of upgrades now, pretty much, as 1-1 does start for our Zerg player. Bunker on the way up here for Optimus. At the third, this Viking still going around and nicely spots this interesting location for a 4th base. You know, that's not normal, considering all the creeps over here. You'd be expecting a 4th base over here, but that's all of a sudden going to be immediately a target for Optimus to hit. It's not very defendable. Well, I suppose it is with these rocks gone, but, you know, considering there's no creep over here, this is going to be the prime target for Optimus. He should go straight over there, you know, with this push he's moving out with now. there's no reason for him to go anywhere but towards this base. You know, denying the 4th base, we saw it with Revenge earlier against Jonah, against Agaham. He tries to deny them bases again and again and again. And if you can do that, you can get into such a good spot. But, you can, yeah, I mean, immediately Hope just cancels it because he cannot take a fight off creep. He cannot afford to. He just really can't afford to. 2-2 starts now for Optimus here. Combat shields on the way. These first few meters try and do whatever they can there. +1 flyer attacks just completes, but they can't really get in anywhere. Oh, single turret here is more than enough for this kind of very small amount of meters here initially. 2 mines get picked off, and that's a pretty nice little pick off. So doing a little something here with these meters, but not all too much. And Optimus being kept on the back foot now. And, I mean, he doesn't know that base has been cancelled, has he? I don't know how far forward he went. He'll, maybe... Well, okay, he did see it. Sorry, excuse me. But, Hope's actually going to re-expand over here in just like a moment or two. So Hope's about to re-expand over here. He's also expanding to the left-hand side. But look at this. Oh, the meters are just going to get out of the range of their Marines just in time. Hellbat's moving over to the left-hand side, cleaning up a couple of the tumors. This base should go down here. If Optimus should not let this finish. The drone gets killed off as well, and we're going to see the engagement come down. Optimus not really splitting though. He doesn't really have that much of an army here. He's going to have to just boost away with these medevacs. He doesn't stop to pick up anything at all. He's just going to let it all die. He denied a base, but there's still this base to the left-hand side, which will be cause a little bit of an issue here. Marines coming forward here and fighting again against these mutas and these Balins, but the Balins keep on coming, and there's actually, where is the army for our Terran player? It just doesn't seem to be here right now. There's a few more units coming in, and as these Balins explode, it looks a little bit less likely that Hope will be able to keep on pushing forward with the momentum he has. Optimus continuing to kind of move forward and backwards here, just depending on what he needs to do. Loads up a drop, and he's going to send that around the left-hand side of the map. Of course, the main target is going to be to hit this 4th base, which he has just scanned. Hope going to come into the natural. Oops, excuse me. He's going to come to the natural with these Mutalisks here. He gets the turret pretty quickly. Optimus yet to kind of really respond to this. He has got a fair few Marines here, and he's already actually moving out on the map. And, well, this medevac needs to be very careful. It's about to cross paths with these Mutalisks, and that's not what it wants. He actually changes the direction of it there. And that's just what he does need. Change that direction and be able to pull some units over out of position here, because he's been keeping the Zerg player on 3 bases for so long. If he can deny this base once again, that would be absolutely fab. 61 SCVs to 80 drones after a few workers got killed from these Mutalisks in the natural. A couple more maybe going down now once again, but here comes this this drop into the 4th base, and there's not enough here just yet, but here come the rest of the units. Here comes the Mutalisks as well. Optimus not kind of utilising this opportunity though, not really moving forward with the rest of his army to attack somewhere else at the same time. Only a couple of workers going down there. He is actually now moving a little bit towards the bottom right, but there's actually nothing here for him to really get apart from maybe pushing this creep backwards. I think the main thing he could maybe think about doing is stopping this creep in the middle of the map. I mean, if he can get rid of this, it gives him a lot more maneuverability about where exactly he can go, where can he commit to, where can he move forward, where can he, where can he take fights, and a scan here. I mean, even taking out these creep tuners, it really opens up the middle of the map. Even if he doesn't get these ones to the left-hand side, they're not as important. It's this area which will be the really kind of big positioning for the fights, I feel. And you can see Optimus is actually continuing to move forward. He has to be very, very careful as mutas come back home. Come back towards his home. Try and get something there. Zergling's coming in here. This is going to be the fight, and he's standing on creep. He's not stimming. Optimus is not stimming for a long, long time. He loses a whole bunch of units here. Picking up a bunch more units here and there, though. But here come the mutas in from behind to help clean up a couple. Oh no, the Mutalisks get blown up by mines! Huge mine hits here, and here come the reinforcements from Optimus, and this battle turns around just like that. All of the Mutalisks die apart from 5, and immediately Hope has to rebuild Mutalisks. Immediately, and now he barely has any gas to build more Bane lanes. And Optimus, whoa, that wasn't the best of fights at the start for him there at all, no way. As scans continue to come down, more and more creep tumors getting picked off, and, well, Hope feels like this is the opportunity for him to come forward and to clean this up, but the medevacs pick up and they escape. Optimus going to secure his own 4th base now. Hope going to get this 5th base to the right-hand side running. He's finding he has definitely established this base to the left now. Mutas coming in, only a few. It's not really scary at all, and Marines, a handful of them, will just be able to come forward here and stop this from really being much of an issue. 3-3 going to finish for our Terran player soon, and that's the real timing Optimus is going to look to hit. It's going to be so long until Hope can afford an infestation pit before he can afford to go up to Hive and the 3-3 as well, never mind for how long it'll take it to complete. So Hope is not in a good situation here at all, guys, as Marine Marauder continues to move forward, and Zerglings, Banelings coming forward too. Mutalisks in the sky. These Marines continue to press forward here. Another scan comes down, Banelin's chasing these units away. Nice Banelin hits actually. Muir's actually completely in the wrong position. They're all the way over to the right, so they're not going to help in this at all. Here come the reinforcements for Optimus. He needs to just stem these in and fight right now. There's only 4 Banelins remaining. This is his opportunity to really come forward here and keep on fighting. Mines burrow, so this is it. I mean, there's no more Banelins morphing in. Optimus can keep on moving forward. An infestation pit just starts here for Hope. Where are his Muirs? They're coming back right now. More Banelins start to come in, but are they going to be here soon enough? Optimus continues to come into this little bit of a corner, and he continues to just fight, and again he's just got some units which he isn't stemming soon enough to help out with this engagement. He stands 30 supply up right now. Free freeze finished, so it's going to be so hard here for our Zerg player to clean this up. Wow, the medevac's just escaping to the left. At the same time he's going to split to the right, and it looks as though Optimus is kind of getting cleaned up but kind of pushing forward still. There's still a couple of Banelins, but still more Banelins just morphing in at the same time, and Mines burrow once again. A bunch of mine hits go off. There's no Banelins left. Banelins are still morphing in. It looks as though Optimus is going to be able to break through here. He's going to keep on moving forward. He's going to take down Hope, surely. 50 supply up. He moves on forward. He's into the 4th base now. There's only 5-6 Banelins remaining. And with only 5-6 Banelins remaining, what can Hope do but give up the 4th base? He has to back off. He has to wait a little bit longer. And it looks as though Optimus is off to a fab start here for AT Gaming. Hope has this base to the right. Doesn't even have gases here. Doesn't have extractors. Without the extractors, he can't do nothing. You know, he doesn't have the gas income. That's what you really need off of these bases. He just makes 15 Mutalisks. 15 Mutalisks will help, but he needs to make sure he's got money for Banelins too. I mean, this is still not a scary number of Banelins here. And look at this, Optimus is just going to slowly change his direction now to this side of the map. Start clearing out the creeps, start moving forward here. The Mutas come into the wrong position. That's not where they want to be, on top of their Marines. And Optimus continues to move forward. He's going to get on top of this 5th base. Can Hope hold on? Can he do this? Here come the Lings. Here come the Banelins. Thinking about it, just going a couple at a time. Sending these mine hits off as least, as inefficiently as they can. Trading as best. Well, the Zerglings going to try and trade as efficiently as they can against their mines. A few coming forward, the medevac's in a little bit of trouble. Oh no, Optimus hasn't split very well there, and that's some big Banelin hits, but now, again, there's not that many Banelins left over, and as long as Optimus just, I'm trying to do it for him, I'm trying to click for him, because it's so frustrating watching him sit there on creep, all clumped up. It's so scary, but he's actually going to be able to push through. Can Hope hold on with around more Banelins? They're not going to get through. They're not going to connect to anything. Optimus keeps moving forward in his best percentage matchup on via Ligulac, in Hope's worst matchup via Ligulac. It looks as though Optimus will take game number 1 of this best of 7 all-kill grand finals for AT Gaming. Vega Squadron are in trouble, at least in game number 1, because Optimus is pre-splitting the natural of his opponent. There's only Mutalisks above him. Mutalisks, Marines don't care about Mutalisks, no way do they, and everything is going to go down here. GG game 1 to AT Gaming, and Optimus takes down Hope to start off today's series. Ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic game number 1 to start us off here in this best of 7 all-kill. What a fantastic game, guys. We're going to jump to a quick commercial break, but if you're enjoying the show, do make sure to hit the follow button on the Twitch channel. Shout out to Mika Dokun, who's hit that follow button in the last 30 minutes or so. 077 as well, Tim178, thank you guys for the follows. Make sure you stay around, because game number 2 is coming up very soon. 3-minute break, and we'll be back. Quick commercial message from our sponsors, Zowie Gear, for the next player from Vega Squadron to be selected, and the map to be picked, so that we can get into the second game. Of course, Kingston Acorn Station not in the map pool any longer, so that leaves us with hang on. That leaves us with, I don't know. I'm trying to get my list up, but I can't. That leaves us with Merry-Go-Round, leaves us with Nimbus, Foxtrot, Deadring, Catalina, and the other one that survived from last season, Overgrowth. So that's our 6 maps which are remaining. It will be Vega Squadron's map pick and player pick. So we're waiting to see who they decide to send out here in game number 2. Just waiting, and as soon as we know, we will get on into it. And yeah, so Still just waiting for their player pick. Of course, their lineup today could be Coolty, could be Live Zerg. We've already seen Hope defeated. DMC could come out, or Dana. Or Mizu as well. All of the players online from Vega Squadron, so all of them have the potential to play here. AT Gaming have online Agaham, Jonah, Uthermal as well. Actually, that's actually all the players they have in the lobby, so it may very well be just the players that we see today from them. Of course, there's still some time to for things to change, for stuff to happen, as we still wait here for the next player from Vega Squadron. Again, guys, we are completely live, so we can't help any delays. So we're just waiting for them to pick their map. Waiting for them to pick their map and get set to go. In the meantime, let's have a quick look and see if we've got anyone to shout out. Dun 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 dun. Awesome. Right, we actually have 2 donations. We have Uthermal with his £1 donation, thank you Mark, and Luca aka Agahan with a £5 donation as well. All donations right now, guys, go towards season 3 of the SC2 Improved Team League, which will be announced on Thursday. So the thing that's in the bottom right of the screen right now is a little bit out of date, so excuse me for that. It's something I didn't actually think about before we went live. So, but we had €10 already plus £6, so coming up to like €20. Our first donation goal for season 3 is a €50 third place match to be added onto the tournament. So if that sounds good, if that sounds something you want to be part of, sc2improve.net/SC2ITL-donations. We're going to invite our 2 players to the game. It's going to be Dana. It's going to be another TVZ here for Optimus, this time on Catalina. And we're going to just get the players invited and ready to go. Yeah, so if these guys are ready, let's just go straight on into game number 2. And good luck, have fun is called. So let's load into this game. Dana versus Optimus. I mean, Dana is the scary player. He took down 3 players from ESC Icy Box. He's doing fab in terms of the overall. I think he dropped a map against. Oh, who did they beat in the? He lost against whoever he played in. Against All Authority in the round of. In the round of 8 of the playoffs. But he has a pretty scary record other than that. I mean, he's been killing people left and right for Vega Squadron all season long. So Dana, a very scary player. Can Optimus take down his 2nd Zerg in a row? It's time to find out whether the game series is going to get evened up, or if we're going to get a Zerg victory here, and if another player forced, or if we're going to see what I just said. Are we going to see the series evened up? And then I started saying the same thing. Are we going to see the series evened up, or are we going to see it ending up as a 2-0 advantage for AT Gaming? Again, potentially the underdogs coming in tonight, guys, in the lower right hand corner from AT Gaming. Again, their stats on the left, they've kind of direct their way to this final, and Optimus' stats on the right. Here's Optimus here in the bottom right hand corner from AT Gaming. Again, Optimus doesn't have that many matches on the League Lack, so take what you will. His percentage of scores, you know, he's probably, I think it'd probably be fair to say, one of the weaker players on AT Gaming. He's one of them players who will always play in a lot of cups, and you've got to remember, a lot of the League Lack match scores will come from, say, the round of 8 of Go for SC2, if he comes to Go for SC2, or, you know, if he gets there. So by the time he's getting to them rounds, he's playing the better players. The early rounds don't get included, so, you know, the League Lack stats, when it's kind of like that, for someone like Optimus, it's quite frequent for them to be a little bit weighted, as you can see here. Let's go up to the top right hand corner though, in just uno momento. I've just realised I forgot to do a certain something, because I was waiting so long for the player, and then we finally got it, and I completely forgot to change the name on here. In the upper right hand corner from Vega Squadron is Dana. 3 wins and 2 losses so far in the SC2ITL playoffs. Can he increase that here today? I mean, Optimus is actually unbeaten in the SC2ITL playoffs, albeit it's only 2-0. But let's see how Dana does here today. I mean, again, Vega Squadron, just a formidable team. 11-0. came very close to losing against All Authority, but not quite. Donna, you can see, his worst matchup is also versus Terran in terms of that Aligulac, and that Aligulac's very accurate with 443 matches in there. Of course, it's taken over a long period of time. But Donna's one of them players who always does very well in the go for SC2 Cups and so on. So he is, of course, a Polish player. So we've had a player from the Netherlands, a player from Sweden, and now a player from Poland joining the fray as we get into game number 2 of this best of 7 grand final here between Vega Squadron and AT Gaming. Don, interestingly, went for gas immediately after his hatch first, so he's going to have a very fast speed here available to him, and maybe even a little bit more than that. Depends how aggressive he wants to be. We'll see here. What exactly he wants to go for from this point onwards. The Reaper heading out across the map here, and again, it looks as though for now Optimus just doing the same build in terms of only with a single Reaper. He's he's just going for that single Reaper, and probably, I would imagine he's going to go for the same build because he seems to really like it. We've seen him use it a couple of times already. But the good thing about Terran builds like this, they're very variable. You can do a lot of different things from the same Reaper Hellion opening, of course. So let's just keep an eye on what exactly he wants to do. Not as close with his. He gets a drone. Very nice for Optimus here at the start, and he continues to move around with this Reaper, just looking to see if he can do anything else. And he's actually going to go for another drone. He's got 2 drones. This is a 3rd drone maybe available to him. He has to be very careful. I mean, all this time he's seen that gas has actually stopped mining, probably because he's forced it away. But he also knows that signal speed is fairly fast, so he knows he needs to move away from this, from the front of this base in plenty of time in the next half a minute or so to make sure he keeps his Reaper alive, unless he tries to jump back in and go scout again. Don, interestingly, after 36 extra gas mine past 100, doesn't decide to go any further in that, so I'm not sure if that was just a mistake or an adaptation to losing a couple of drones there. As we see Optimus once again go for this very similar build, starport on the way. Barrack's going to keep on making Marines, and Hellion's going to start coming out from this factory. Reactor coming on this barracks as well, so again, just going to pump out them Marines, adds on another gas right here. And Optimus just going for a very similar build once again. Reaper jumps up into the main base, and again, just scouting. He really wants to know about that gas. That gas is the most important thing you can see, of course. How much has it been mined, how much has my opponent got. And look at this, he even sees the 3rd base on his way. I've got a great start to this game once again from Optimus here. Couple of drone kills. Perfect scouting. You cannot ask for more than that from this kind of opening in a ZVT. Not at all. Viking on the way out. Hellion's continuing to build on up here, and we'll see if Dana is going to do anything a little bit different, I hope. Maybe get that Bane nest a little bit sooner here, aware that if Optimus likes to go for this kind of build, that it can kill him very early on if he is not prepared. So he does have to be a little bit careful here with what he decides to do. Couple more Hellions joining up with the crew, and this Viking starting to pick away at the Overlords. First Overlord going to go down. Pretty sure it's the first Overlord of the game. Yes, it is. So Dana didn't lose any early Overlords, but he will now lose these 2 on this side of the map, and I think that's the only 2 really out on the map. In fact, he's already starting to pull the rest of his Overlords back a little bit. This one's moving away a bit, but he's very cautious that these Overlords will die. Tries to get a little bit more information out of this one. He sees the Hellions, but right now that's not really an abnormal number of Hellions. 6 at this kind of time. 2 more on the way. Cloak on the way once again. The medevac coming up too. So Optimus going for this exact same build. What is the answer from Dana? I mean, 2 evolution chambers on the way down right now. Still no Bane nest in sight. He's got the gas for Bane nest. He actually goes for a Rotorin instead. Hellion's going to come over here and they pick off a couple of drones. This is nice so far. In fact, just a single drone. 3 workers killed throughout the game, and again Optimus just looking for opportunities to do a little bit of damage here and there. He's going to find another Overlord to the right hand side here. Dan has to be careful because he losing this Overlord will actually leave him supply blocked. He starts another Overlord now, so a little bit painful. He gets unsupply blocked just now. Does he build anything before he gets supply blocked? No, so now supply blocked. And getting ready to go in for an attack is Optimus here as the drop comes into the natural expansion. Well, the units for Dana, there's just absolutely nothing. There's the Lings now coming in. A few drones going to go down. These, these Lings don't want to fight just yet. There's no Bane nest. He needs the Roaches. But, I mean, he was supply blocked for a little while, which didn't help either. Has Optimus forgot his armory? Yes. Oh, what a shame, because, I mean, this is kind of like, right now, with Hellbats, he doesn't lose, like, this army. at all. Like, it's just kind of impossible for him to. I mean, this medevac's coming back in a minute. Ooh, nice surround, and these Hellions will get surrounded here. Can they find a way out? Yes, they will. Trading very well against these Zerglings, but again, imagine they were Hellbats right now. At the same time, though, this drop is back in the natural. Dana taking some damage once again here. Another 5 workers killed since this drop came back. 10 in total throughout the game. Not as major as that last game, but still pretty significant here. And Dana continuing to take some decent damage here, but this time his upgrades are much faster than hoped, so this is something Optimus will not have an advantage of this time around. And again, imagine you had the Hellbats this here. It would have made such a difference. Had the Hellbats, had the Marines over here. With what Dana had, I don't actually think you could stop it. As the Banshee comes in, Banshee's got 8 kills. Has that just got 8 more workers? What on earth? This Banshee just going absolutely crazy. Zergling's coming back over here. There's only a few Marines. He kind of needs to start repairing this wall. Hellions coming as well. I mean, the Hellions are going to get caught by these Lings which are left behind. Slowly but surely this wall will get broken down, but there is enough repair here. These Marines and these Banshees should be enough. He actually doesn't have enough repair on this, so you will lose a depot. But I mean, at the cost of a lot of Zerglings, and that definitely wasn't worthwhile for Donna. Every single Zergling there, and again, look at this, back in the natural, it's the drop. And Optimus may lose his medevac now. No, he just keeps it alive on 2 HP. And now, ooh, he thinks about it, but he gets one more Marine. A little bit of a mistake there by Optimus. Doesn't quite capitalise on saving everything he can, but saves a little bit, gets out of there. And a few more workers killed, 21 in total. 56 SCVs to 53 drones. This just goes on and on and on. Dana just the second Zerg now to face the wrath of Optimus's build. And this time he didn't even have to face against the Hellbats. He still lost a lot of workers. Third base on the way up here, well, up here for Optimus. That's starting to get mining, so this is pretty nice for him. Going to get this economy rolling pretty quickly here. He sits at a 10 worker advantage right now. Spire on the way, and finally a Baneling Nest too. I mean, Centrifugal Hooks is going to be so late. We could. Army's very late here too, considering he probably wanted it at the start, but he should probably have had the 2-2 as well. Starting up now. We could just see. Let's just watch these Banshees for a minute. They're going to get a few kills here. Maybe. Depends how good the targeting is. He keeps fighting on this Rotoran. He's going to get quite a few kills here, actually. Continue to go down 4, 5 workers. There's so many workers just on a little health here. A couple of just 3 on half health. Could have been one shot. So yeah, I feel like with 10 Marines being produced at a time, I mean, this is the time to move out. And guess what? Centrifugal Hooks is not going to be done. Upgrades are going to be even 1-1 apiece. And, well, 1-1 apiece, and Optimus continues to move forward here. These crew is forced to be cancelled. Here comes a little bit of a steam. Going to start cleaning out this creep. Should have a stand saved. He can, I mean, Dana can morph in Banelings, but they're going to be slow Banelings. You know, there's nothing you can really do to fight this back just yet. 2-2 on the way for Optimus as well, of course, behind this. I mean, this is just a standard push. He doesn't commit anything to be able to do this. A couple of Hellbats morph in. A lot more Banelings on the way. Centrifugal Hooks still a little while away. I'm not sure if Optimus realises that Centrifugal Hooks isn't actually finished just yet. And Optimus just falls back to the middle. I mean, 90 army supply against 55. The upgrades are fairly even. The Zerg player's going to have 20-30 seconds where he's going to have 2-2 and the Terran player is not, which isn't really that substantial. And Queens here for Dawn, just continue to push out again. Banshee's over at this new 4th base, doing some damage once again. 27 workers killed throughout the game. These Banshees haven't got any more just yet, but I mean, they're dealing some significant damage over on this 4th, and that's half health on a 4th base now. I mean, he can transfuse it back up, but again, that's energy he may want elsewhere, may want to use on the Queens. These Banshees get away. Will he cloak them before the Mutalisks come in? No. Oh, crap. At the same time, he comes in for a massive fight here in the middle of the map. And, well, we kind of missed the start of that, but Optimus looks as though he got a little bit destroyed here. You know, he has so many reinforcements at home that he didn't have quite his full army here. So, Dana leaping on that opportunity, wasn't actually expecting him to, because he's so close to 2-2. He could have waited for that and then gone for it. Now there's a drop in his main base, but this is going to get cleaned up pretty quickly here as well. A single Mutalisk goes down. Not too great of a trade here, but at the same time, Optimus is moving towards this upper 4th base. It's already on half health, so it's a very, very vulnerable target. His mines do begin to position here, waiting for a scan to start cleaning up this creep, and Dana thinks about coming forward. A single mine hit goes off. And 2-2, a better finish for our Terran player. Splits are okay, and well, initially they are. The rest of the Marines going to come forward. Now there's not any Banelings left, so it's just Marines. And look at this target finding that mine, so it doesn't go off on just a couple of Zerglings. It would have done more friendly damage than anything else. And being very cautious about this. Ooh, the Overseer may be going down. The Medivacs need to boost out of here now. This time the mine will go off. And he will pick up and save a few of his units in the end. Reinforcements continue to stream forward, though. Optimus going to keep on being aggressive here, looking for an engagement once again. And, well, these units stimming for mine shot going off once again. Baneling goes down. A few more Banelings finishing, morphing in. This aggression continues. +3 starts for our Terran player at the same time. More reinforcements coming in as well. It looks as though he doesn't have everything hotkey because, again, he isn't stimming all of the units he could be. Donna doesn't have any Banelings left, and you know what happens when there's no Baneling left. When there's no Banelings left, Terrans generally tend to win. And just coming forward a little bit further once again here. Optimus just needs to come forward with everything at the same time, and he could push through. He could make this happen right here. As another Baneling gets picked off, a Queen's going to get picked off too. He continues to just reinforce. Free-free's on the way behind all of this as well, remember. And look at this minefield that's set up for our Terran player. These mines do not manage to burrow before the Banelings go off on them, but there's nothing left. Our Terran player is going to push on through. Optimus is going to be able to push forward here. 3 more Banelings just finished. More Banelings continue to morph in. Optimus with more reinforcements coming across, he might just have to back off. It might just be pushed away by Dana. In fact, it will be, and Optimus may be staying a little bit too long here, because now he might lose his Medivacs. He's lost one, he nearly loses a second and third, but he just doesn't, and Dana just stays alive for a little bit longer in this game right now. He actually survives, takes a 25 supply lead. I think at the end there, Optimus maybe stuck around a little bit too long. Look at that resources tab though. Again, it's our Terran player who's being trading more efficiently, and that's only going to get worse for our Zerg as Free finishes up in a minute and a half's time. Optimus repairing up his Medivacs, very smart move. You know, the more of them he can keep alive, the better his army is at all times, pretty much. A single drop coming around the top left side of the map. No real overlords out on the map. There's overseers over here, but that's about it. And you know, again, that's kind of a consequence of opening with that early Viking. Donna hasn't really thought about sending overlords all over the map, so he doesn't have that much vision of incoming drops as you know he usually might. Mirrors have found some time now, however, to loop around and come towards this main base, which is pretty much unprotected. A couple of turrets are gonna just finish. One finishes, but it's not enough, and now he's in a bit of trouble in his main base. This drop is unloading up at the top side here, looking for a way. Well, he could come in towards this third base. These mutants doing a pretty decent job. 9 workers killed altogether, and some Banelings now rolling forward and cleaning up a few Marines. Mutants are going to be tossed array right here. They don't get that +3. Them engineering bases are in really troublesome positions. They will get repaired up here, and I mean, he only has a little bit longer to keep this alive for. This drop gets cleaned and up very, very quickly. And Optimus, well, both players are about to max out here, but Optimus will have that free. We saw Infestation Pit finish for Donna, but he's not had the opportunity yet to really utilize it, I don't feel. As some Widow Mines do begin to move forward, and some Ling's going to come ahead and try and clean this up. Nice little unburrow in there by Optimus, and this is really nice. In fact, I think that was some good trades for Optimus there, but here comes Donna. He's deciding to fight, but Free's just finished for our Terran player. His reinforcements coming in as well. He's going to start splitting. He's off creep, so this is a good fight for him. He comes in with even more still, and Donna gets turned around once again. He needs more units again, and we're back to the situation where he doesn't quite have enough Banelings, and this is pretty much the only piece of the map we've been looking at now for about 10 minutes, because this is just where Optimus is focusing all of his attention, keeping on trying to push forward. Some more Zerglings get caught off as they try to come forward. The gas is going to go down, and these Marines should be able to split behind this mineral line pretty efficiently here. A fair few Medivacs free go down there all of a sudden from the Mutalisks though. And Marines continuing to come forward. Some more Banelings are ready. They are going to come forward right now. Marines are in the back of the mineral line doing damage at the same time. Our Terran player keeps coming forward. There's a few Banelings ready once again. He keeps on getting them just in time. But how much longer will he be able to keep that up for? They kind of just explode now on anything and everything. But is it enough? I'm not sure if it is. But it looks as though there's enough Mutalisks in the sky to keep the Zerg player alive for a little bit longer. But here come more Marines from behind as well. These mines continue to go off on anything and everything which come close to them. These Mutants get hit by a mine as well, which will not help them against incoming Marines. And here are these incoming Marines, as these Medivacs still need to stay alive. Even without energy, they need to stay alive. He needs them for the rest of this game still. And Donna, well, now he only has 4 Banelings morphing. This is the worst situation he's been in potentially in the whole map here. And stimming in, Optimus, what does he want to do? Does he want to take this fight right now? He sees the Banelings morphing. He sees how many there are. Well, Zerglings and Mutalisks just coming forward on their own here. The Banelings not even here just yet. GG's called. Donna just GG's out, and Well, I guess it was game over. It wasn't maybe completely 100% set just yet, but it was going to be game over in a few moments' time. And oh my god, Optimus takes 2 games in a row against Vega Squadron here. And AT Gaming are up 2-0. This is the team who have really surprised all season. In the group stage, they went 4-1 against My Insanity. In the round of 8, they beat Gravity 4-1 quite easily, quite handily. In the semi-finals, they beat Alien Invasion 4-2. And now they're 2-0 up. And they haven't even used U-Thermal. They're using Optimus, one of their, their starting players, taking them to a 2-0 lead against Vega Squadron, a team who hasn't lost a match in 13 matches in the SC2 Improved Team League. The last time they lost the match was in Season 1, where they were knocked out in the round of 16 by Missing in Action 4-0. Interestingly enough, Missing in Action then went on to the quarterfinals to knock out AT Gaming 4-3. So, this is crazy right now. For AT Gaming to be 0-2 up, 2-0 up like this was definitely not what I was expecting. Guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll begin number 3. I'll let you guys know as soon as I can what the map and player will be. If you're having fun, if you're enjoying the show, make sure to check us out on Twitter at SC2_improve, Facebook.com/SC2improve as well, or on our website, SC2improve.net, or if you're just enjoying the stream and think about you would probably want to come back again if we were live again, hit the follow button on Twitch. You can see when we're live all the time. Guys, we'll be at Season 2 Grand Finals. Optimus is on an absolute killing streak right now, but he's got his toughest opponent yet coming up, as LiveZerg is going to be his next opponent here. Yet, again though, versus Terran is on a Ligulac, his worst matchup. And we'll see that stat coming up in a couple of moments here. Well. I mean, his Ligulac has 541 matches to read data from, so it's one of the more reliable matches here. One of the more reliable players in terms of the Ligulac stats. So yeah, we're just getting a quick moment here before we get into game number 3. And can LiveZerg, LiveZerg pretty much has to do something here. He has to pull back at least a map for Vega Squadron, because if he doesn't, they are in some damn serious trouble. I mean, what else can you say? They really, really are. If he doesn't win at this point now, it's like you've got to come back and all-kill against Jonah, who received to play fantastically, U-Thermal, who all-killed Alien Invasion, taking down Terran players, Protoss players, and Zerg players. You've got to beat, you've probably got to beat Agaham as well. He put a fantastic fight against Revenge, against Alien Invasion versus AT Gaming. And who did Vega use after LiveZerg? They've used Hope, they've used Donna, they've used all their Zergs, so it has to be either DMC, Cruelty, or Mizu, who you would, I assume, argue. It's your, it would be your, weaker players. Hope, LiveZerg, probably the stronger players. Donna would be coming, and is one of the stronger players as well, I would say. When it comes down to Cruelty, DMC, and Mizu, they're usually the players you would expect to see starting for Vega Squadron. They're not the players you're expecting to see come back from 3-0 down. AT Gaming are in a fantastic position here. How is everyone in the chat doing, guys? Hope you're all doing well. Let us know who you're cheering for today. If you're cheering for Vega Squadron especially, please do let us know, as there's been a lot of AT Gaming supporters in the chat so far. So, Optimus is ready. If LiveZerg is ready, he says go quite quickly. So good luck, have fun to both of these players. We're going to get into game number 3, guys, of SC2 Improved Team League Season 2 Grand Finals here between Vega Squadron and AT Gaming. It's still best of 7, and we are going into our 3rd TVZ in a row right now. LiveZerg here, round of 16 WCS Premier League in Season 2 this year in Europe, of course. Definitely Vega Squadron's strongest player, especially now Elfie's left, especially now Johnny Rico has left Vega Squadron. Again, I worry for them. I made notes on Hope, Dana, and LiveZerg on my note sheet for this, and to consider that it's very likely that their final player could be coming for an all-kill from 3-0 down. and he's one of the players I decided not to make notes on. That should maybe tell you again how worried you should maybe be for Vega Squadron if you're a fan of them right now. We're actually starting with the Vega Squadron player in the upper side of the map in just a moment. I just need to make sure everything's correct, and it is. On the upper side of the map, in the purple. He really, really needs to make a little bit of a comeback for his team right now. From Vega Squadron, it's Leipzig. As you can see, his ZVT on a Legulac is one of his worst matchups, 48.55%, compared to 56% ZV, 62% ZVP. In this SC2ITL playoffs, he's 2-0 after he took down 2 players of Against All Authority to be able to clinch the match. He was very fortunate there. I mean, it was... One of the games was really kind of in Against All Authority's hands, and they really, okay, let's stop talking. Okay, let's just do this quickly. We've got a 2-racks from our red Terran player in the bottom left-hand corner, Optimus. We don't need to talk too much about him because, I mean, we've got his stats up on the screen here, and we've seen them 2 times already, so there's not too much else to say. Let's see what happens as we do have the start of this game going as a hatchery first here. Okay, go Vega Squadron, says Hoopnator. Miss you, screams Romanek. Vega shall lose, says Dextro. Not much faith there. More drones coming up after this hatchery. That's not a good sign for Leipzig, you know. Now he's going to put his pool down, but again, that's one of the later pools he could have made. This first Overlord's not going to see anything. Is Optimus really going to take us to a 3-0 lead? I mean, right now it's looking possible. 2 racks can go either way. We'll see how this control is going to come down as he goes go and scout to the top left here initially with his first SV. He's going to go to the top right with his other. He has to be kind of careful because if this Overlord sees this SCV coming back, he could maybe assume what is going on here. And he does, Optimus does now see this hatchery over here. This Leipzig, does he pay attention now to this other SCV on the other side of the map? Yes, no, it's still in his vision, but I don't think he's watching it. I don't think he's watching it at all. Here, the first 2 Marines, the bunker's going to come down in just a moment, and this is where it's all going to get very, very deadly very, very soon. SCV's coming across, a couple more, 4 more coming across, and here are the first Marines trying to get a drone here initially. A Spinecrawler comes down using the hurt drone to make it. 2 Spinecrawlers come down here. 4 Marines though, I mean, against 2 Lings. 4 Marines can surely just move forward here. I think he should go and... I think Optimus is maybe messing up by not moving forward and trying to get these spine crawlers. That being said, I mean, he's almost destined 100% now to kill this. Well, he is going to kill this natural hatchery. There's no doubt about that at all. Queen comes out, so I guess he's just playing it safe more than anything. He gets into this bunker, and Leipzig is in trouble. He is in a lot of trouble. Couple of Lings popping out here. Couple of spine crawlers do now finish. Does he try and save the hatchery? I don't think he can. I don't think the hatchery can be saved at this point. I think the hatchery is 100% dead. There's a lot of Zerglings here. Here we go. There's the hatchery down. So what happens next? What is the next move here? We've got a lot of repair coming down on these bunkers. It looks as though there's not going to be enough to keep this first one alive. The one on the left may be able to stay up if all of the SCVs go on it. And it looks as though that will happen. And a few more units going down here for Leipzig than he maybe would have liked. He's going to try and re-expand now. I assume he knows... Is this bunker in range? It is in range. Oh my god, this is so bad right now for Leipzig. He's going to lose his hatchery again, and is he going to cancel it? He does just at the very last second. Oh, he's in so much trouble. But these SCVs aren't repairing, and Optimus, if he doesn't pay attention, he does just in time realise that he needs to start repairing here. GG! Optimus takes it to 3-0! Oh my god, guys. Leipzig just taps out. Or AT Gaming, is Optimus going to all-kill? Is he going to all-kill? At this rate, he might. 3-0 Vega Squadron Zergs, bye-bye. You don't get a chance in this series, and now it's down to either one of their Pros players or one of their Terran players to take down Optimus, Jonah, Euthermal, Agaham. Is that possible? Well, let's hope they at least make a series out of it, guys. We're just going to go into a quick commercial break here, and when we come back, Game number 4, match point for AT Gaming, championship point for AT Gaming, and they could be the next SC2 Improved Team League champions. They're only one map away. Guys, don't go too far because this is really starting to get exciting. Next guy must be capable of all kills, says Newback in the chat. Can't disagree right now. Can't disagree. Whoever called Cool T, guys, you were correct. It will be Cool T for Vega Squadron, their final player here. Overgrowth will be the map. Who was right? Who said Cool T? Live on Dextra, Osom, Toss, Newback. Guess you're right. Nimbang, it's time for the Vega to embrace the power of Protoss. Everyone who said Protoss or Cool T was correct. There's no prize, unfortunately. Sorry, I can't give you guys a prize, but who else has said Cool T? No one else. Toss for the win from Vladox. Alright. Okay, well, shout out to a couple of guys who've hit the follow button in the recent minutes. Crabason and Kubja SC2, as well as Mr. Zayas. Thank you very much, guys. Glad to see you enjoying the stream, and we're getting into what could be our final game. Okay, so. So. We are waiting here to see. Well, we know the map, we know the player. It's going to be Cool T. It's going to be Overgrowth for PVT now. We're just waiting here to get on into it. Can AT Gaming cause just the upsets? I mean, they've beaten My Insanity. They've beaten... Who have they beaten? They've beaten My Insanity. They've beaten Alien Invasion this season. And now they're about to beat Vega Squadron. The 3 favourite teams. The 3 favourite teams they've beaten, or they're maybe about to beat, if they beat Vega Squadron. I don't think there's any other team who was probably favoured that I can think of. Not with the way AT Gaming performed. 10-1 in the regular season. Just phenomenal performance in the playoffs already. Seeing if Cool T is still ready, and if he is, guys, it's time for map number 4. Overgrowth for TVP. What is going to happen? What is gonna happen? Twitter has just gone crazy for Optimus. Or Optimal. Jonah especially. Oh my god, guys. I need to do something very quickly here because we've not got a standard opening. I can tell you that much as we get into the start of this game. It's Cool T's debut for Vega Squadron in the playoffs. And he is sending out a probe already from the lower left-hand side of the corner. He's the pink Protoss player. His versus Terran is his best matchup. So finally, maybe they're doing something right in terms of the stats. And this is his probe coming up. The team who have looked unstoppable all season, 11-0, 4-3, 4-1 in the playoffs, now have to all kill here because it's 3-0 to Optimus. A red Terran player in the upper right hand corner from AT Gaming. AT Gaming, they said in one of their interviews, they said, you know, it'd mean a lot for us if we were able to win. We don't expect to win. We feel like we could, but we don't expect to. And oh no, is he gonna check it? He is. He's gonna see it straight away. Optimus scouts. He sees it immediately. He knows what's going down here. Straight away, he drops his barracks. And now all he has to do is, well, I don't know. What does he do now? Well, protecting this SCV would be a good start. Coolty is in a bit of trouble here because his opening is not going to do as much as he would like it to. I'm surprised. I guess he wants to wall off, but I'm surprised he put his barracks here because usually if you put a bunker here, then it's going to be completely unkillable. I guess he doesn't want to put a supply depot here. Maybe he puts a bunker here to wall off. That could be cool. That could be pretty much unkillable. A gas on the way. I mean, he's going to be able to deal with this with a Reaper or whatever as a follow-up. Okay. Depot comes up here. So, I mean, Reaper on the way out. Is he even going to use this gateway? I mean, at this point, it may just not. Starts to gas it to him, starts to cybernetics core. What? This is like kicking the teeth after kicking the teeth after kicking the teeth for Vega Squadron. Nothing is going their way. 2 macro TVZs, Optimus. You know, he played fairly well. He played really well. The Vega Zergs made some mistakes. You know, in the and then in the you know, in that next game they lose to a T-Rex. You know, it happens. And now they try and proxy gate, and it gets scouted straight away. Wow. We see a pylon getting taken down here. Very slowly. I mean, a Stalker is going to come out in time, but a bunker's on the way on the top of the ramp, and I mean, he may be able to pick off this supply depot, but apart from that, that's pretty much all he's going to be able to pick off. This Reaper's just going to kite away here, get up to the high ground. He needs to be careful. He needs to be able to get into the bunker. Oh no, he's stuck! Ah! Reaper! Oh my god, Reaper, be careful. It's walled off. He doesn't need to get in the bunker straight away. He'll take a bit more damage than he maybe needs to. Gets in the bunker, and now he's all safe. Wow. So this has stopped quite quickly here. Now we're in double gas for Coolty, so he's going to expand. He's got the money too. He's going to drop the Nexus on the low ground. Nexus comes down on the low ground. This Reaper's still sitting on the high ground here. Coolty thinking about what he wants to do exactly. The Stalker just left alone. This gateway not being used for anything else just yet. This Reaper going to try and get a little bit more damage on that pylon. A couple of Marines out now as well. This Reaper will be able to escape. 4 Marines surely is enough now with a Reaper as well to push this Stalker back. Take down the pylon, take down the other gateway. And from there, what do you do? Optimus, the second barracks on the way. Engineering bay, he's just being very, very safe against anything and everything. Reaper being left behind to actually go after the pylon. And the Stalker's starting to lose his shields now, so now he can't really do anything else. Optimus should probably just stop on the high ground. And, yeah, there goes the pylon, here goes the gateway. Stalker has to retreat all the way back home. A robot facility straight away here for Coolty. Does he just go for an immortal bust? I saw Flash lose to an immortal bust earlier by Zest. Maybe that would work. Maybe. Why not? You know, at this point, if I was Coolty, the last thing I want to be right now is probably still in this game. That being said, I mean, he's got his Nexus up fairly quickly. He's 29 SCV pros to 23 SCVs. You know, it wasn't that much of a commitment, but losing your first gateway kind of sucks, right? Now he doesn't actually have, he only has 1 Stalker for a little while. Observer's going to be on the way out, so he's just going to play the macro game. 3 gate robo. Not the best of openers for him, but he's just going to play it out and see what happens. Fast stim on the way here for Optimus. Factory on the way, so he's going to have a fairly fast medevacs coming out too. And, well, what more can we say? We've been live now for nearly 5.5 hours, and it could come to a conclusion in this game as Optimus is looking fantastic. Reaper comes back to the middle of the map, takes the tower. Probes. Go and sit here. Go and be mining. I don't have anything to say. Robot Bay is on the way up. It's a fairly fast Robot Bay. Is it? Maybe. I don't know. Could be. There's no units here. There's 3 Stalkers, 1 Mothership Core. He's going to kill the Mothership Core. He's going to run straight into this. Is this an overcommitment or is it not? He's just going to trade against the Stalkers now. For an overcharge will eventually kill all of this. Now he's going to go for as many works as he can. 1, 2... I think killing the Mothership Core is usually worthwhile, but I mean, look how fast it's going to come out. He used Photon Overcharge anyway. I don't know if that was the best of trades there for Optimus. I don't know if it was the best of trades. Look at this confidence though. 3rd command center just in position on the low ground. 4 Stalkers on the way across the map. He's got a couple of Marauders now, so he's more than safe here. Medevac production is going to be getting third barracks on the way down. +1 only just starting, considering you got an early, very early engineering base. Surprised to see that only just starting +1 now. But then again, I guess he hasn't really had the gas for it, especially considering he's been building a factory and a starport, and 3 more barracks on the way down. Wow, so straight into 5 racks here. I mean, he's got his third CC building fairly early on, so why not? As extended thermal lance comes up for Coolty here, and forge as well. Was that a double forge? Just a single forge? It's double forge, I believe. Pretty sure I know how the structures tab works. Yes, I do. So double forge, Colossi, so double upgrades into Colossi. Double into Colossi. What does he do from here? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, Optimus is coming. I'm kind of still speaking as though Coolty's already lost this game. I mean, it's not that bad at all. He's 5 workers ahead. He's actually got Colossus out here for this initial attack. So you know he's actually all good. It's a pretty even game. This third base is nice and early, so this is nice for Optimus, of course. He plays a bit with these units at the front, but doesn't do too much with them. Pylon already in position over here, so he can begin harassing this third base. As +1 about to finish for our Terran player. Combat shield's about to come up as well. Our Terran needs to be a little bit careful here. He does manage to stim away in time though. And third base on the way now for our Protoss player 2 after scouting that third base of the Terran. So 3 bases coming up for both these guys. We're heading into the proper good old macro game here for game number 4. As the observer sits above the ramp right now. Medevac coming around the left hand side. There is an observer in position. Let's watch Coolty's point of view here. He should see that Medevac right now coming in, and he does. He sees it, so he's going to start warping in. He's got his mothership core in position immediately here. You can see he's ready to deal with this. Now he's just making sure he's okay over here at the same time. We have got a Zealot coming in, and he's actually going to get a single mule kill at least, and waste a bit of mind time on the other mules. Pylon actually does get killed off there, so that's a little bit of a nice pick off. These units thinking about coming in here. Optimus needs to be careful. He can't commit all completely just yet. This Zealot does get killed off over here. Right now we do see Optimus just backing off away from this army, and this drop's still just sitting over here as well. So our drop continues to just sit here and waits for something to happen, waits to do something. But well, I mean, he's just going to wait for an opportunity. He might get picked off here. He has to be careful. Now he comes into the main base again. Phone overcharge available in 4 more seconds, and I assume this one's about to disappear. He's just going to maybe just stim in. Anyway, just stim and go. A few more Zealots coming into this third base. He really needs to start thinking about how these Zealots are getting here. Clean up that pylon over to the left hand side, because I mean there must be some way to get in here. As phone overcharge gets used at the last second there. And this Medevac does manage to pick up and move away. This army coming into position once again. Only a couple of Medevacs here. The rest of his units, the starport production is being used on Vikings. Ghost Academy on the way too. We're going to see an SCV pull. Them Zealots have been doing some good damage here. Few workers, but always making sure that Optimus has to be aware, and still hasn't actually cleaned out this pylon to the top side. Unloads this drop in the main base once again. Coolty pauses here, so quick pause, hopefully nothing too major. You can see +1 armor is about to finish up for Optimus, which will bring him up to even upgrades for a little while. 2-2's on the way for our Protoss player. Then double forges. I'm surprised is 2-2 so late actually. I'm not sure if he's not been chrono boosting or if he just forgot to start his 2-2 for a little while. Optimus is gonna say go finally, and I'm gonna continue on in this game. He's kind of been just keeping these Vikings right in his main base for now, for quite a long time. Ghost Academy, free ghosts. Is it just gonna be the free ghost SCV pull? I kind of feel like it will be. And it could be the perfect timing. I mean, 100 seconds for these upgrades. 2-2. A couple of Stalkers getting taken down in the main base. Just picks up, keeping the Protoss player busy here in the main. Always just so important. Moving around with these units once again. And now he's going to pull everything. Here they come. Here are the boys. And AT Gaming's Optimus goes to win the league. He goes to win what they've worked towards for the past 4 months. With 1 SCV pull. This is it, guys. This could be the winning moment here for Optimus. He's moving forward. It's going to be spotted momentarily here by this observer. 4 Colossi. Some sentries being warped in, which will help to hold this ramp for a little while. and may make Optimus reconsider which direction he wants to lead with. Oh, he's actually just going to fall all the way back to his natural. Ghost should really be leading this charge. 5 Colossi now as the first Vikings begin to come in. He's just waiting. He's waiting and waiting as the Ghosts do EMP. A lot of EMP is going down. The Sentries run out of energy. Now the, well, some probes coming in from behind. SCV is fighting probes in behind. There's a few Vikings left. There's 1 Colossus remaining. I don't think Gulti has enough, and Optimus is going to get the all-kill as the last Colossus falls. There's just not enough. And Vega Squadron have looked... Before tonight, they'd only lost, like, 4-3 or 4-3 or 4-2 a couple of times, you know. Well, they hadn't lost all season, and now they get all killed in the grand finals by Optimus. It's not like they sent out Ufilmal first and they were like, go, just let's win this straight away. No! They send out Optimus. GG! Optimus crowns AT Gaming champions of the SC2 Improved Team League Season 2, and oh my god. Out of all of the results I would ever predict tonight, I didn't think it would be AT Gaming winning 4-0 at all. At all. Like, I just... Congratulations, AT Gaming, 4-0. They are champions of the SC2 Improved Team League Season 2. They come out ahead of last season's champions, Mindsanity, last season's runners-up, Cascade. They come out ahead of Vega Squadron, who've been unbeaten all season. They come out ahead of Alien Invasion, who they defeated themselves. They come out ahead of Missing in Action. They come out ahead of everybody and win the whole league. Optimus with an all-kill. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it is all over. And, well, I don't know what else to say. Like, AT Gaming were probably one of the underdogs in the bracket in the playoffs. You know, for semi-finals, Alien Invasion. Maybe they'll fall there. Finals, Vega Squadron. You know, maybe they'll put up a good fight. But it's Vega Squadron. They haven't been beaten all season. And then this, a 4-0 victory. Optimus crowns AT Gaming the champions of SC2 Improved Team League Season 2. I think Twitter right now will be about to be going crazy. Jonah's definitely going crazy on Twitter. Yeah, okay, I'm going to try and see if Optimus wants to come on Skype for an interview after his impressive all-kill. AT Gaming take home €175 and 5 Zari Mikos tonight. Vega Squadron take home €75 and 5 Zari mouse pads. Big shout out to Zari Gear, our sponsors for the tournament. SC2 Improved Team League Season 3 returns on Thursday, guys. It starts on Thursday with the registration opening. So Thursday, if you want to be part of Season 3, registration opens on Thursday for 2 weeks. But I advise you sign up quickly if you want to... if you really want to be all set to, if you really want to be able to play in the qualifier, because it's probably going to be busy and we may have to restrict places in the qualifier for the first division. Everyone will get to play in some division, but we cannot. There's only certain spaces available in the first division. So, GG's, well played to AT Gaming. We're going to get Optimus on Skype for an interview. We're going to go to a quick commercial break while we get that set up, guys. If you want to hear Optimus talk about his win and me ask some stupid questions because I haven't really thought about it, then stick around. Otherwise, I thank you for tuning in. Hit the follow button and check us out on Twitter, Facebook, and our website, sc2improved.net. We'll be back in 3 minutes with Optimus and an interview from him. And don't go too far because that'll be coming up very quickly. And then we will close it all out. So, guys, don't go too far. We'll be back momentarily. Got Optimus here, and we're just gonna call him up and ask him how he feels and, well, whatever. So, excuse the Skype noise. And we should be good to go. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going? How do you feel?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, but I mean, you just literally all killed a team who didn't get beaten all season long. Like, was that your plan from the start? Is that why they sent you? Did you tell them you?
No, actually, I think it's I'm really confident in TVZ right now because I'm using a certain build that's really good against all-in styles, and it's also got a good transition into late game. But I was expecting to get maybe 1 kill or 2 if I'm lucky, especially versus Livesurg because he's also in U Thermal Scoop. So after I beat Livesurg, I was really happy. So if I lost to the last guy, then he didn't have to be worried.
Yeah. That's awesome. I mean, you used the Hellbat build like a few times in TVZ. I mean, you said it's really good. It's great against the all-ins. I mean, what's the general idea of it? I mean, is it just... I mean, just talk us through it a little bit because you used it a couple of times and you used it a few times before as well, I think.
Yeah. Well, you just deny scouting with the Viking. Try to get Overlord if you can with the Marines, and kind of put the Zerg at a blind spot. And then you just go with a Marine drop. If he's all-inning, then you have a counter drop while you can defend with a Banshee and Hellbats. But if he's not all-inning, then you can just attack with Hellbats as well as a Marine drop. And it will catch a lot of Zergs off guard because they're not used to making a lot of units early, especially Roaches. So if they have Massling, well, Hellbats toast them. So
awesome. So I mean, against Dana in the second game, do you actually forget your armory?
No, it was actually intentional. I sometimes when I do this build on ladder, a lot of people go mass baning versus it. So I was just hoping that he went mass baning and I would just have Hellions just for aggressive use, not necessarily trying to all-in him or do a lot of damage.
Alright, fair enough. And, you know, in the last game as well, I mean, how did you feel when you saw the proxy gate, when you scouted that straight away, like at the start of the game?
Yeah, it was a relief. I first wanted to go CC first. I already had my SCVs queued up, but I just wanted to make sure there was no proxy gate. So I scouted it with the depot SCV. So it was, I think, really lucky on my part. Because if I went CC first, I would have probably died, if not take a lot of damage.
Wow, well, I mean, probably wouldn't have mattered in the end anyway. I mean, once you took down pretty much all of the heavy hitters from Vega, I'm pretty sure you Thermal or someone could have came and cleaned up. So I mean, coming into the season, AT were probably not one of the favourites to win. I mean, Mind Sanity and the Invasion, you were definitely one of the teams expected to maybe probably make the playoffs, but after that, how far would you get? So, I mean, what does it mean for your team, and how do you feel your team's come since, like, last season, for example?
Well, we signed 2 new Dutch players, and the team atmosphere is really great. We all know each other very well, so it helps a lot with practicing, as well as playing team leagues like this, because you know each other and you know each other's strengths very well. So it's a good feeling to have a strong backbone on your team. But I think we got a decent bracket for it, because we lost against All Authority in the group stages. So we might have lost to them in the playoffs. It's not sure.
Yeah, but I mean, I think all of the bracket was hard. I mean, I can't remember. I mean, it's kind of really tough. I mean, you could have ended up against Minds. Well, you nearly ended up against Mind Sanity again, and I mean they weren't messing around when it came to the playoffs. They had Stardust and everyone out to play, but Alien Invasion got rid of them, and then I mean you guys got rid of Alien Invasion, and then it was just Vega Squadron to leave. And I mean, I was just saying before, you guys basically beat every single, like all of the favourites as from when we came into the season, like Vega Squadron, Alien Invasion. You beat in the group stage. You beat My Insanity, like just. I mean, an incredible performance from you guys, and something that we definitely, well, I don't think a lot of people were expecting at all. So, congratulations and well done again.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, it was not very expected, but we're very happy. So it's a relief.
Any final words, and then I'll let you go.
Shout out to my team as well as all the players on the team and the sponsors. Especially shout out to Thermal. He has helped me over the last half year very well with my mentality and with my game as well. So especially shout out to him because I've gotten a lot better since I've been talking to him more often.
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot again, and best of luck next season, and hope to see you around. And I'll let you go. Have fun celebrating.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, guys, so that was Optimus. He just all killed Vega Squadron, the team who came into this playoffs, into this finals, unbeaten throughout the whole season. They haven't lost in the SC2ITL since about March in Season 1 when they lost in the round 16 to Missing in Action. Guys, it's been an incredible season. I hope you all enjoyed it. So thank you very much for tuning in. If you have enjoyed it, again, just the usual, make sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, facebook.com/SC2improve, twitter.com/SC2_improve. If you want to see more of our streams, check us out at, just hit the follow button on Twitch. It's worthwhile. You get to see when we go live. We've got SC2 Improve Summer League qualifier coming up. I'm not sure which day the next one's going to be on. I had it planned for Sunday, but then something happened, so maybe we're going to delay it another week. I don't know. But yeah, thank you to a couple of guys who've hit the follow button in the last few minutes, Camille Stream and Insect, and thank you to anyone who does hit it on our outro as well. I'm going to run some ads on the outro, guys, so if you have enjoyed the show and you want to support us a little bit, please do consider just chilling around, hanging around, and just leaving the stream open with your ad block off so that we can get a little bit more ad revenue. And yeah, if you really enjoyed it and you want to donate, you should head over to sc2improve.net/SC2ITL-donate or donations, something like that. If you type in either, you'll find it. And all of the donations we're taking right now all go towards the third season of the SC2 Improve Team League season, which will be season 3. And that begins on Thursday. Registration opens on Thursday, and we have 2 weeks of registration. Open qualifiers to get the last couple of First Division teams, and the prize pool has been increased, and it should be pretty fab if this season was anything to go by. So thank you everyone once again for watching. Check out our website sc2improve.net as well, where we'll upload our pretty much everything, all of the stuff and whatever, etc, etc. I don't have much else to say. So again, guys, thank you for a fab season. Thank you to everyone who played. Thank you to AT Gaming for putting on a fantastic finals. Thank you for Vega Squadron for playing as well and trying their best. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, and have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you someday soon with Summer League games, I hope. Thanks again, guys, and have a fantastic night.